folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Canes will kick this away to get us going here. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riley. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The ground game here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Pulls it in. It's Meadows. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Wants to throw it. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Checks this down to the running back. He make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you've got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Russell. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tied.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score Alabama 7, Miami 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Wide open downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Great catch and run for 6.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Went after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Riley. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took him to the house. First and goal as the long kick return sets him up close to the goal line. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's caught. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
There's some space around the 30. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
To throw, it's Russell bringing pressure. The receiver makes the catch. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Pass caught. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They mix it up with a run. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A play action looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Breaks free. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
got it. Enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. It's complete. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
Alabama 21, Miami 7.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch!
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Hurricanes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Riley. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To the air, it's Russell. Finds his man, it's Edwards. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Breaking free at the 35. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick return at that time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Bringing it out. It's Riley. He's tackled at the 17. It's a little bit better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
As he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Golden. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. Punt team making their way on the field.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. 1 down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Running through the tackle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone. The Canes closer to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riley. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Can this offense answer their opponent's score? Suddenly they're behind. Dropping back. It's Russell. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. The shotgun handoff here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Cut quickly. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion. A third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He pulls in the catch. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Catch made on the right side. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That run moves the ball across the 40. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Design quarterback run. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
Bringing it out. It's Riley. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Back to throw. It's Russell. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year, but now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
Canes expect to run the clock out here in the final minute and secure the W. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaks an open space. Tackle. 11-yard line. Well, they moved the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week one, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated it.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit